Hello, this is Crazy Kathy again, coming to you from Kathy's Corner. And today I'd like to talk about a pet peeve of mine. And that is our relationship with food. And that is exactly what it should be, is a relationship, a lifelong relationship with food. Because it was back in 1972 that I lost weight. And ever since that time I have been studying and watching and researching diet, nutrition, and fitness, and health. And it's become one of my favorite subjects. And it's kind of funny when I look around and watch these days, is that the things that are happening today I've known for 30 years. Sometimes over 30 years. Absolutely. Our relationship with food, the best thing I can tell you, the best advice I can tell you, and what I've learned, is if nature didn't make it, you do not need it. If nature didn't make it, you do not need it. One other piece of advice, if you have a yard, start a garden. Start a vegetable garden. Get the kids involved early. Letting them learn where the food comes from and how it's grown, and how it can make them healthy, how it can help them. So it should start early with the family. And don't eat anything else unless it came from the earth, unless we grow it ourselves. Instead of going through the whole middleman of other farms, they have to produce it, they have to package it, and they have to bring it to the store, and then they have to bring it to you. That's how many different levels that we're getting that from? Oh, come on. It's much healthier and the food tastes much better if you can grow your own food. Really. That's my advice there. And I've kept it off, and now I'm very much, a health nut. Was a vegetarian for over 30 years, and now once in a while I'll eat meat. If I end up having to go out to eat, I will, but very rarely do I eat meat, maybe once or twice a month, for that matter. And being at my age, I have no health problems, except a bad back, but other than that, I feel great. So if you are looking for help as far as it goes, look to nature. And speaking of nature, that's actually where we belong, where we should be at, instead of all this technology that we've got right now. I mean, it's pulling us apart. We're not even going out of the house. We've got our nose up into the computer or laying on our butts and back watching TV. Or watching everything coming. It's like we're being cocooned, and we don't want to let anybody else in. I think that's wrong. I know myself, I could be a recluse if I want. I'm contradicting myself here, but hey, I think we need to be thrown back to the Stone Age. Well, maybe not quite that far, but definitely back to, back to 1800s. And get people outside, get them together, start building, communing with each other, helping each other, loving each other, sharing each other. Get back to the land where we belong. And forget all this technology. Because believe it or not, and I've been researching this and starting to find this on the internet, yes, okay, that we are spiritual beings. That we can do everything that we have now, and as far as technology goes and electronics, we can do it all here. It's all part of us, coming from the heart, coming from the head, all of our being. And that's our future. I do believe. I do believe. We will get through, the 2012 thing. It's going to be a stage. Something will happen. But we will survive. We will survive. And I'm feeling good about it, because I know I'm going to live to be 100, at least 100. Hope to see